Hi, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I keep my hatchling geckos, because I've been trialling these tubs this year because last year I was using tubs from Wilco's, but this year I've tried these ones which are available at Swell Reptiles. They're 5.8 litre I think they are, Burplast tubs. They're about, I think they're just under £1 each. They're very, very cheap if you need to buy quite a few of them. So it works out quite well if you're breeding on a higher scale, but even if you just wanted them, even if you're going to use them for just one season, I think they work out really, really good. I've trialled them with mesh on the side. I'll show you here. I've just got a small section of mesh on the side that I actually got the mesh from the pound shop. It's actually baking tray mesh. It doesn't rust. It's really easy to use. Never had a problem with it. So very economical. It doesn't cost you hundreds of pounds to set up tubs for babies. Like I say, I've got breathing holes all around the outside, just because obviously I don't want the humidity to be too high, because that's also very bad for babies. They can get respiratory infections, can cause lots of shedding problems, fungal infections, everything like that. It's not very good being high humidity as well as being low. They need a lower spell during the day of about 50%, which is perfect for them during the day to help with shedding problems. They need a drier spell, and then after spraying maybe between 80 and 90%. And I found with the mesh on the side and the breathing holes around the side, that's actually perfect. So I used a soldering iron with a cutting tool on the side of it to put the holes in the end, and it works very well. You get a clean cut rather than having to drill and then sand it all down afterwards. I find that the heating tool, it's going to cost you a little bit more than just sitting there with a screwdriver or anything, but it's going to save you a lot of time. Please do it outside. The fumes from the plastic when it melts is very dangerous. It can be very dangerous to your health, so make sure you're doing it in either a very well ventilated area or get an extension lead and do it outside. It's a lot safer. I just want to talk through what I've got in the tub. I've got a piece of insulation tube which you can get from B&Q for about 93p for about a metre of it. I've actually cut it in half again because the babies are obviously quite light. I did originally use this one as a whole one for an adult and had a feeding ledge in it, so hence why it's got the hole, but I can still reuse it for the babies. So I find that really good, just to be able for them to be able to get up higher, because I think too much in there, it's not needed. With a baby you don't need that much in there. And then here I've got, just on a little suction cup, I've just cut up these 7 metre lengths that I get from eBay for 99p. They come from Hong Kong, so they take a little while to come, but a lot more economical. The little suction cups are ones with pilot holes, so I can literally just stuff them all through, and piece of foliage that's not going to cost you about £8 at a reptile shop. It's going to cost you a lot less than that. Well, it's very economical if you are doing a couple of tubs. Even if you wanted to do adult tubs, obviously it's better for babies because the vines aren't very strong, so they're a lot better for babies than they are adults. But then if you just wanted to bulk out an adult tub a little bit, they work very well. They're still strong. It's just the pilot holes. I don't think the weight on them, there's not enough strength with them. Yeah, and just a bit of kitchen roll at the bottom, because I don't know if other people obviously covered this, but substrate for a baby is actually a little bit dangerous. They're very clumsy babies, and while just playing around during the night or early hours of the morning, they can eat the substrate sometimes, and adults, they find it a lot easier to pass through a little bit of substrate if they've eaten it. Babies find it a lot more difficult, and it can be fatal and very dangerous. So I don't think it's worth the risk. I think up until at least 7 grams, maybe 10, just do kitchen roll. I know people say that it's expensive, but it's not. I change mine once a week. You can buy it bulk at Aldi for, I think, £3 for about 9 rolls. It's going to last. That's going to last you a long time. I buy them every 4 months or something. And I've got quite a few, and I keep quite a few on kitchen roll. I only keep my adults on EcoEarth. So it's not going to cost you a lot more, and it's going to be a lot safer. The they do fight. You have to stick them on quite hard sometimes. So yeah, that's about it for my hatching tubs. I just wanted to talk through it because I find the trial that I've done with these to use as hatching tubs, I think they're really good. The lid is nice and secure. They are a lovely size for babies. I keep clutch mates together until sexable or until 4 grams. That's my personal use of it. Some people you can keep them separate. That's totally fine and a lot safer. But if you are a bit more experienced and you can notice what's happening, you can keep clutch mates together. I think they actually feed better together. In the wild, they would be together for a little while because they obviously are going to hatch together. But still, you've got to keep an eye on them because they can fight at any time, and loss of tails, biting toes off is just not good. So make sure you keep a very good eye on them. But yeah, that's about it for my tub. I want to do an adult video at some point this week, but I thought I'd cover hatchlings first and we'll work our way up to adult. So I'll be doing a juvie one as well, and I wanted to do one for my breeding females as well and show the lay boxes and everything in there. So hopefully I'll do that sometime this week. But thank you for watching. If you like the video, give it a little like. If you've got any questions, just give me a comment or even message me on Facebook. I'm available most times to be able to answer questions. So thank you very much for watching.